Hey everybody, this is Diane with Crafting with Fury. Hope each and every one of you are safe and healthy no matter where you are. I am here with ScrappyShak, and this is the last video number 5 in the Sizzix scoring board and trimmer series. I hope you guys have enjoyed learning about this tool as much as I have. Guys, this is the last video. Don't forget, if you will watch and comment each video in this series, and you are a subscriber to the ScrappyShak YouTube channel, you will be entered. Sizzix has so graciously sponsored this giveaway, and they are giving one lucky person this scoring board and trimmer along with a paper pack. And guys, you will not regret having this tool in your arsenal of crafty tools. I'm just telling you, I love it. And I hope you've enjoyed learning about it as much as I have, because I have absolutely just learned so much, and how easy it is that you can have this one tool. You can have a rounder, a hole punch, make your own envelopes. Does not matter what size of cards you make, banners, tags, and just so many other options. So please, please, please register, because you will not regret, and we will be drawing the winner. I think I'll put the date in the description, because I'm going to be down in Georgia, and I know it's going to be Friday, maybe Thursday, the 28th. I can't remember, but I will put the date that we are drawing down below. So please forgive me. I'm just so excited. So the first video we did, we made these awesome cards along with these envelopes. The second video that we did, we made these different size tags, which was super, super fun. And then the third video, found out how easy it was to make banners. So we've made all of these fun projects. So, what are we going to do with these now? Well, Sizzix thought of everything, because in this last video, what we're going to do, we're going to make a box to put all of our goodies in that we learned to make with this one tool. And so I was playing around, and this was the first box that I come up with. And you can make any size box. Look at the difference in sizes. And all this is made with is cardstock, guys. Just cardstock. You can make any cute little box, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So the first thing you want to do, and I want to show you how perfect. Look at this. They fit perfectly in this box. And look, yay! And then you've got a little gift box to put anything you would like to. So what you'll need to do, and I found the easiest to start with, when you get this scoreboard and trimmer, you will get this absolutely necessity of a booklet. And in this booklet, it shows you how to do the basic things, like the scoring for envelopes, card sizes, tags, boxes. And on this here, you will notice these Q codes. So what you need to do is, they've got already in this book basic sizes here, okay? But they make it even easier. If you will scan this code here, let me get my iPad. And let's go. When you scan it, it's going to come to their website here, okay? And what you'll do is you'll scroll down. They've got all of these videos. You will go down here where it says Scoreboard and Trimmer Generator. Start creating. So what you do is you click that. It's going to come to this page. I'm sorry you guys see a glare from my light. And you'll notice right here you can do it in centimeters and in inches. Guys, here is your box generator, your envelope, and then it shows you all about the trimmer down here. So for this one, we want to create a box. And what you're going to do is you're going to measure the thing that you want to put in a box. So I'm going to put this over here for right now, out of the way. And so what I did was I measured how big I wanted my box. Where's my ruler? Trying to make sure you guys don't have it too bad of a glare. So what I did was, okay, let's see. What was the first thing on there? Length. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to measure the length. And you can do it on your scoreboard too. So it looks like the length is going to be probably about 6.5, but I want it to be a little bit. So let's do the length at 7. All right. Sorry about the light again. So for the length, we're going to put 7. Okay. Now the width, put that there. Make sure it's all good and where we want it to be. It's hard to do little things like this, but yours. All right. Hold on, guys. Let me kind of put this where it'll. There we go. All right. So the width is going to be. Let's do the width at 5. Just to have some little wiggle room. All right, so the height. Put these. We want them to fit pretty snug. So the height looks like it's about 1 inch. Let's do 1.5 inches. So we're going to go 1.5. Now, your lid. What's so neat about this, your lid you can decide on how you want your lid. Do you want your lid to only come halfway down? Do you want your lid to go all the way down? Do you just want a small little lip on your lid? It's your decision. It's just however you want it. So I kind of like this to where the bottom of the box is showing too. So let's do, I think it's 1 inch. Yeah. So let's just do our lid at 1 inch. We're going to put this over here. And so what you'll do, we've got, you just put your measurements in there and you generate now. Look how good this guy, this is just amazing. So it tells you for your box, you need to cut 8 by 10, score at 1.5. Your lid size figures these measurements for you. You don't have to do it. Lid size, cardstock is 7 1/16 by 9 1/16. And then you're going to score it at 1. So let's get our cardstock. And see on this box here, I actually done the lid a little bit further down. So it's kind of like, it's your decision, however you want to do it. So let's go ahead and this is what we're going to decorate our box with, of course, Tim Holtz. All right. So our box, and you can use any cardstock, guys, but if you want your box to be sturdy, you want your paper to be thicker. So this is 110-pound cardstock. So what we're going to do is we are going to cut it for the box. It's 8 by 10. Measure it up, and there's your ruler on the top. 8. by 10. Okay, so there's going to be our base. I'm going to set that aside. And then for the lid, it was 7 1/16 by 9 1/16. Yeah. So 7 1/16. The 16th is just the little notch past the 7. So there's 7 1/16. And then we're going to have 9 1/16. So 16th is going to be that little notch right there, right past the 9. Okay, so there's our lid. Now, it tells you where to score. So let's just start with the box since it's the first. And what it did is we figured we wanted our lid depth to be 1 inch. So it's going to score at 1.5 inch. Never mind. That's the box. So on the box, we decided that the height is 1 1/2. So what we're going to do is we're going to score it 1 1/2 on each side. So this is the box. And remember, when you're scoring, you pull this up, you put your ruler all the way here, all the way across. And so what we're going to do is we are going to score at 1 1/2 on each line. So let's see. There's a little notch here that you put your paper against. So there's 1 1/2. So there's a 1 1/2. The little notch here. And hope I'm not getting my head in the way. 1 1/2. Okay. Put it up against that little notch there. 1 1/2 right there. Okay. And 1 1/2 right, whoops. Didn't put it up against that, so I messed it up, didn't I? So 1 1/2 right there. Okay. So there's scored 1 1/2 inches all the way around. So let's get our lid piece. And our lid, we only want it to be 1 inch. So we're going to score it 1 inch. And it tells you all of the measurements. So put your paper against that notch. 1 inch. Paper against the notch. 1 inch. Paper against the notch. 1 inch. Paper against the notch. 1 inch. Now, the fun begins. That's all there is to it. They thought of all of your measurements for you. I'm going to put the board aside. And what we're going to do is we are going to put our box together. And of course, we're using Barely Art glue. And so here's the lid, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut the flaps just on the corners. And so what you're going to do, and I know it's kind of hard to see with the black, but you're going to cut up to the score line. Do not cut past the score line. There. And there. Okay. Turn it. Let's cut the score line. See it there? And there. Yep. And there. So let's get our box, and you're going to do the same thing for both pieces. You're just going to cut up to the score line. There. You can always do that to make sure you got it right. Cut to the score line. Ta-da! Flip it. cut to the score line, not over the score line, and the last one. All right, so now what you're going to do is on all of the score lines, you're going to fold, 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 fold. Okay, and what do we always say? Burnish, burnish, burnish. We want those fold lines to be crisp. That way they'll lay a lot straighter. Burnish, burnish, burnish. One more time. Burnish, burnish, burnish. So that's going to be our box. So let's burnish these. Burnish, burnish, burnish. What I think is so cool about this is, like, you know, sometimes you buy somebody a gift and you would kind of like to, okay, you've made them something and you would kind of like to make them a little packaging to put that in. And this is a perfect way to make your own box and decorate it, you know, specially for them, to give somebody or to receive a box that was handmade and specifically decorated just for me. I mean, wow. You know, that just means so much. And so what you're going to do for the box and the lid, you've got, it looks like this. Flip it over and see the tabs are going to go inside. Okay? And your lid's going to look like this. And all you're going to do is you are going to glue. So let's glue these tabs together. Okay, try to get it as even as you can so your lid will lay perfectly on your box. Let's give it the glue just a minute to dry and grip it. Grip it, grip it, grip it. Can you guys believe that we are almost at the end of October? Where in the world did this year go? Let your glue grip. And it's almost Halloween. Yay! I tell you what, it's been hard, just to tell you, for me not to do every single project in Halloween. I mean, it's hard, but I did it. I did some Christmas and non-Christmas and non-Halloween. Took willpower, people. Willpower. All right, and then let's glue this. And we'll let that, so there's our lid. How cool is that? All right. Okay, and so now all you're going to do is you're going to glue all four sides again, and this is going to be your base of your box. So let's glue these tabs in. These will make perfect, like, Christmas boxes, birthday boxes, just because I love you boxes, any occasion boxes. And I've always loved making boxes, but having to come up with all the measurements and stuff, measure it, see what, you know, what size paper you need, and measure it, where Sizzix does that for you. It sure makes it a lot easier. I'm just telling you. And I love the way they did the generator. They thought of everything. So let's put some glue on this one. We about got our box done, guys. So let that catch a minute, and the moment of truth will be everything fits and the lid fits, it's like, yay! Put some glue on here. And what I have found, sometimes I won't push this tab down to the bottom, and you may have just a little bit sticking over the top here. I don't know if you can see like that right there, just a little bit. You can always cut those off to make it more even. But if you'll push and push and push those tabs down to the very bottom, then they should lay. All right, here's the moment of truth. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Woohoo! I didn't put enough glue on that one, so whoops. Put a little bit more glue right there. Ta-da! All right. See if they fit. Yay! They fit. Yay! All right. Let's see if the lid fits. Here's the big moment of truth. Yay! Look! Our lid fits too. And that's how easy it was. All you had to do was figure out your how big you want your box, and voila! All right, guys, so let's decorate. So what I have picked out is I have picked out this paper, and it came from the new Tim Holtz Ideology, and it's the backdrops for 2023, and I will leave all the links of the products that I use down below. Excuse me. And you can get these from ScrappyShak. So I used this paper, and there is these baseboards that come, and this is the 2023 Halloween Ideology Tim Holtz. And they come with all these baseboards, and they actually come with some acetate. And I love this acetate shatter if you're doing stuff like this, and it's just so cool. So I wanted to, and this come in here, and I believe they actually come with the spider web one too. So I'm going to use this paper, this frame, and then I found a picture, of course, of the layers and paper dolls. Love these, and I found this cute little picture here. So I will leave the link to all of these down below. And this is, I actually used the very same things on this box here. See the shatter there? It just puts such a neat look over that picture. And so see what I thought. See, I kind of liked this. What do you think? You can see the shatter, and I like that paper with that contrast. So let's get this put together, guys. And so here we are. I think we're right at 23.5 minutes. And we've done made a box, and all we got to do is decorate it real quick. So let's get started. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our mat here. So it's 5 by 7. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to do 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And we're going to get our awesome cut trimmer out here. So I said 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and I want that on there. Okay, so it's 6 3/4 and 4 3/4. Listen to how easy that cuts. Easy peasy. All right. So let's look here. Oh yeah, perfect. So let's go ahead, and you can use double-sided tape, or you can use glue. For sake of time, I'm just going to use the glue. Get a bunch of glue on there. La 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 la. All right. So there is that. You know what? I kind of want to do something with that. Seems just a tad bit dark. So let's do some, ooh, I know. Let's do some picket fence. And let's just kind of distress and tone this down just a tad. And let's see how that kind of, oh yeah. It just needed a little something. A little something, something. Kind of scary how my mind works, ain't it, guys? Oh yeah, I like that a lot better. Yeah. I'm a big fan of picket fence because you can use this to do so many neat things. All right. So we done that. And remember, guys, you can get all of this stuff at ScrappyShak. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to glue our acetate to the frame. And what I have found that is the easiest thing to do with acetate is double-sided tape, because you can do glue, but it kind of gets everywhere, and if it runs, then you've got it all over your front. You can't get it off. But always remember, the minute that this acetate touches double-sided tape, it's done. I mean, it's stuck on there for good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some double-sided tape around the edges. Whoops, tore that right off. But luckily, it won't show. It's going to be on the back. Okay. And some right here. All right, so now what we want to do is you want to always burnish it down to make sure your tape sticks. So burnish, burnish, burnish. And let's get this off. Burnish, burnish, burnish. Burnish, burnish, burnish. Okay. So now we got that off. Make sure, let's see, how did I want to do it? I think I wanted to do it, yeah, I want to do it kind of hard to see, like right there. Okay. And then all you have to do is just trim this off. I can trim it right here and be able to use a little more of it. Love these things. Trim it off. Trim it off. All right. So look, now we've got, look, there we go. Yay. And so now what we want to do is we want to put our picture in here. That'll be perfect. And I think that I will actually just use my tape runner here. And that should put our picture there. And that should stick. So there's our picture. Make sure I have them where I want them. Ta-da! Got tape on there. So there's our frame. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so you know what? I did not pick some words. So let's see if we got something that'll, dreadfully wicked, no. Let's see, this is our baseboards. From regions beyond to the dead of night. Let's see. By the light of the moon, no. Let's see. Collector of Curiosities, Lost in the Darkness. Light of the Moon. No. Let's see what these other ones are. The Mad Scientist. No, they don't look like Mad Scientist. Dearly Departed. Okay, I like that one. Dearly Departed. No, I don't like that one either. All right, let's see. The Darkness, The Mad Scientist, Dreadfully Wicked, Collector of Curiosities. Maybe they're Collector of Curiosities. You think? Let's see. All right, let's see here. Got all these out. And you know what? It needs... I need some darker color on the... I need some darker color on the frame. And it's kind of neat the way you kind of look at it and then all of a sudden you're like, huh, that needs something different. So let's see. Where is my... Oops. I guess you heard that. Where is my tool for the black? I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, we have got our box decorated, and what I did was I took Vintage Photo Distress Oxide around the frame and then put a little bit of black around it, put some bling, and voila, we have got a box. How super easy was that? Guys, thank you so much for hanging with me on these 5 videos. It has been so fun to learn about this absolutely fabulous new tool, the scoring board and trimmer from Sizzix. And really thanks Sizzix for sponsoring this giveaway. And can't wait to see who the lucky winner is, who's going to win this. So guys, do not forget, watch each video. I will leave all those links down below. Comment. Make sure that you are subscribed to ScrappyShak. And thank you, ScrappyShak, for allowing me to do this absolutely awesome series. So thank you guys so very much. Truly appreciate it. And I will see you in the next series. So stay tuned. God bless. Bye-bye.